In this video, I've called it The Law of Attraction Working. Yay, I've sold my house, which I have done, but I did certain strategies for that to happen and my house sold in a month and I'm so excited and I'll tell you all about it in my video, so carry on watching it to find out more. Welcome to my channel. My name's Loraine and I help people live with passion, purpose and positivity. And I've called this video The Law of Attraction Working. Yay! I've sold my house, which I have done, and I've done it in a month. And I've done certain things to make this happen, and I'm going to discuss with you the things that I did, the tools that I did, the things that I've learned from other people, what I've read in books, what I know to be true. And this always works for me, but sometimes the law of attraction doesn't work, does it? And sometimes it hasn't worked for me either. So I am on this journey with you, learning about the law of attraction, how to make things happen in your life. And the difference is with me is because I totally believe in the law of attraction. I do know it works, and I know why it hasn't worked in the past. It's because I'm mainly thinking about what I don't want rather than what I do want. So before I put my house on the market, I decided I was going to use the strategies that I've known work for years and years. And I stayed true to them strategies and I didn't divert, and I'm going to go through the strategies with you. So the first strategy that I used to make the law of attraction work for me and sell my house in a month, the first thing I did was, and it's something that I do every day, and I've started doing it in this journal with my initial on that one of my daughters bought me for Christmas, and it is to write in this journal every day how I want my day to go. And I put the top in alignment every day. So every day I want to be in alignment no matter what. Sometimes I'm challenged not to, but I mainly strive to stay in alignment. So the first entry, so I put my house on the market on the 24th of January 2020. So on the 24th, which is the day that I put it on there, I did a little bit there, but then I'll read it out. I was inundated with people for my house because I'm so positive and lovely, and it's a bargain, and it's so lovely, and it's a bargain. And I send gratitude to all people who come round. Thank you, universe. So as it happened, I have been actually inundated with people coming to see my house. In a month, I've had about 30 people come to see my house. And the person that's bought my house is the very first viewer who come to see my house. This lady came round, and it just shows you that all them people came round and it was totally unnecessary, but I had to go through that procedure, didn't I? So I wasn't desperate to sell my house. I've been putting other entries in my journal, but then on the 5th of February, which is not, a few days, it's like just under 2 weeks after that, I put another entry, and it's an entry of the house that I want to buy. The house I've seen in Sandy is meant to be like, and I love it, universe. And I put in what I want, where I want to live, how much I want to pay for it, certain details about the house. But I wasn't desperate. And then I just let it go. I didn't sort of like keep thinking about it. And there's other entries all the way through. There's one here, I think. I'm happy and grateful that I have oh yeah, this is another one on the 9th, so that's 4 days later, isn't it? I'm so happy and grateful that I have an amazing great offer that I accepted. It went to the perfect couple who had children. I'm so pleased because it's a family home, and it has gone to a family home, a couple with 2 children, because it's quite a big house. I'm downsizing because my children have left. Then I say thank you to the universe. So I've told the universe what I want, and then I'm always grateful to the universe after. And even up to my selling the house, I didn't do it every day, but I had this vision of at the back of my mind of what's going to happen when I got an offer on my house. So my like picture vision was of me jumping up for joy. Yes, I sold my house. I sold my house. I've got the offer that I want. And I had this vision of me ringing my daughters and my sister saying, yes, I sold my house. I sold my house. So this was like just a very short vision that I could think of just immediately, you know, of me selling my house. And this is what happened. I was actually staying at my daughter's near Bristol. And in the morning before I left, I had this offer that I wanted. It was the amount that I actually asked for. And the offer came up, because it's all done by online now. It's not an estate agent like in a shop. I do it all myself. So I looked at the offer and I couldn't believe it. And I was staying at my daughter's looking after my granddaughter. I'd looked after my granddaughter all night. I went into my daughter's and I was like crying with happiness. And I said to my daughter Kirsty, I says, I've had an offer of what I want. And we hugged and her husband come out and we hugged and I was so happy. So it did plan out more or less how I wanted. Then I text my other daughter and my sister and my best friend. So it didn't pan out exactly, but more or less the same. And another thing that I did to get well, this is in view of the house that I wanted. So this is jumping the gun a little bit. Firstly, I'm focusing on selling the house, but then this is the next step. I've written exactly what I want in the house that I want to buy. So that's the next step. So that is going to be, I'm going to tell you how that's going to play out in my next video. So another thing I did, I've got this journal. I do this journal and I do this short journal every day of the sort of day that I want. And then sometimes I do like an overall picture of how I want my life to be. So, and this isn't every day, this is sort of like once or twice a week. So I put on the top here, sold my house in 3 weeks. Right, so this was written on the 15th of the 2nd. I sold my house on the 25th of February. So this happened 10 days after. So I'll read it out. I'm so happy and grateful that I sold my house in 3 weeks. It's all going to plan and I'm so excited. Everyone was so pleased and I'm now ready for my new life. Hooray! Thank you, universe. I love you. So, yeah, so and when I was writing that, I got all excited. It's only a short script there, but it was sort of short and to the point. If I go into too much detail, it can sort of like feel a little bit overwhelming. But I deliberately didn't really discuss all these things with other people. I didn't discuss it with my estate agent I talked to because he's very good, but I didn't want any other people infringing on my vision, and I wanted to keep my vision pure. So I just sort of like had this inner faith that I knew that I would sell my house. And I know that the climate now is that some people have their houses on for months. I've looked on Rightmove and sometimes people have their houses on for 6 months, but I didn't want this to happen. I wanted it to be fairly quick. So to my mind, this is the law of attraction working, and it does work for everything if you use these strategies. And I've known this for a long time, but I thought I'm going to implement these strategies. I'm going to do it to plan. I'm not going to be sidetracked. I've stayed focused. I've used my inner vision. And then I did often sort of like in the morning, I'd wake up and imagine myself in my new house, in my new bed. All things like this help, but I stayed positive and had faith and knew that the universe is on my side. And it can work for you too. Use these strategies and it can work for anything. It can work for your new job, your new relationship, making new friends, having a prosperous, abundant life. It does work, but you just got to do it correctly. Anyway, I hope this helped. If it did, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification because I do videos most days now. Blessings to you, my friends. Much love and namaste.